Stop doing these 5 things in the garden right now if you want to live with less stress and more peace. Number 1, worrying about the outcome. If you're only in it for the big harvest without any pest or disease pressure, you're in for a real surprise, because that's not the reality of the situation. The journey might look a lot different than you were initially expecting, but if you can get to a place where you really enjoy that journey, gardening is going to be a lot of fun for you. Number 2, obsessively pulling weeds. When you're constantly fixated on just pulling weeds in your garden, it's gonna drive you crazy. And when you pull a weed in your garden, it'll disturb the soil and make room for more weed seeds to take hold. So if you're not doing anything about that empty soil that you just created, you're gonna have a big problem. Instead, try using a mulch or cover crop to suppress an area. There's a gardening method called Ruth Stout where you just cover constantly with straw to suppress weeds. Number 3, using pesticides. A lot of first-time gardeners see a pest and they want to immediately spray it and kill it with a pesticide. But this is a very short-term fix to a long-term problem. There's a lot of beneficial insects that can come in and feed on those pests. And the truth of the matter is, if you have overwhelming pest pressure, you might need to reanalyze your situation. There are so many factors that can affect how many pests you're getting in the garden. So I know it can seem overwhelming and confusing, but if you just focus on planting abundantly, densely, and with a lot of diversity, that's going to help you a lot in the garden. Number 4, planting food you won't eat or that won't do well in your area. It can be really enticing to plant a really colorful or unique variety of a certain food, but if you've never tried it before and you get to the harvest stage and you end up not liking it, that could feel like maybe you've just wasted that space on that crop for an entire growing season. And while a lot of these unique colorful varieties look amazing, they may not be as resilient as some of the tried and true varieties out there. I like to experiment with a few of those in my garden, but I like to keep a lot of what I will actually eat as well. Number 5, comparing yourself to other gardeners. This can be an easy trap to fall into when you see gardeners with huge abundant harvests out there and it looks like they make it so easy and simple to get those results. But a lot of those people have tons and tons of experience, 5, 10 plus years. So just be real with yourself and understand that this is a learning process. And again, enjoy that journey. It's gonna make gardening fun for you.